Hi everybody, Gina Marie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am getting ready to do a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you find this video, you were meant to find it. All right, Virgo, let's see where the cards want to take us today. All right, Virgo, if you'd like to join my newsletter, become a love and lighter, you can go to tarotbyginamarie.com. Also, I have a free Introduction to Tarot webinar, and in that webinar, I teach you the meanings of the Ace through the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read, totally free from me. If that's something you're interested in, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. Alrighty. All right, Virgo, the overall energy of the reading is it's the Four of Wands. A stable new beginning, joyous, happy times. Now, lower your volume, everybody. Lower your volume. Okay, because in your recent past, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have, bam! We have a Tower, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Tower. The Tower and the Page of Pentacles. The Tower. The Tower. The Tower is just something sudden that happens to shake us up and puts us on a different path. The Tower happens for us, not to us. Nine of Swords is somebody all up in their head to the point where they can't sleep at night. Page of Pentacles, this is the card of the student. You could be learning something, or somebody could be coming in with an offer. Your current energies, we have the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Five of Swords is a card of self-sabotage. It's a card of somebody who's there for the short term, not the long term. Three of Swords is somebody's words, actions, or intentions hurt you and hurt you pretty badly. Page of Swords. Page of Swords it can be a card of spying. Somebody thinking about you, rereading old text messages, old emails, or it could be getting the clarity on how to move forward. In your potential final outcome, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Six of Swords. The Empress. The Empress is all four queens, and the High Priestess rolled into one. Queen of Pentacles is somebody loving, nurturing, caring, and abundant. Six of Swords is moving things on to calmer waters. Now, we have to see how all of this correlates to the Four of Wands. Now, let's start clarifying. The Tower. Why is the Tower here? Why are we starting off with a Tower? All right, now, take the reading how it resonates. Roles can be reversed. I could be talking about you or someone's energy connected to you. Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here? Tower is being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. I feel like this Tower hit pretty hard. In some ways, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but it was like, I feel like they felt like they were lucky. When I look at this, okay, this lightning is God's source, the universe, giving you this Tower. Okay, that's why I always say a Tower happens for us, not to us. But here, I don't know if these are possums or what these are, but it's like they're holding a safety net. So when the children fall out of the tree house, it's like here's a safety net for them to fall into. This essentially is the universe. As the universe gives you a tower, it also gives you a safety net to fall onto. I feel like this Tower was a pretty big tower. Like it shook a lot of things. And I feel like one of the realizations was that I need to put the work in. I either need to do the work or put the work in on myself and quit lying. I need to be honest with myself. This was like a self-realization tower of all of the crap that was going on in your life, what was causing it, why it was there, and how to get rid of it. Very much self-realization. Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Talk to me about these 9 swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Nine of Swords is being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Yeah, with this Nine of Swords, all I could feel was, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Well, somebody has liberated themselves from those thoughts and is getting the clarity on how to move forward. So with this Tower moment, I feel like somebody possibly who was all up in their head, somebody who wasn't being honest with themselves. Honest with themselves, honest about a situation, honest about other people, honest about their life in general. Like I said, I feel like this was a big tower. I don't feel like this was a little boom. I feel like this was a kaboom. But I feel like it needed to happen. Long overdue. Like somebody getting smacked in the face with reality. And they just can't lie to themselves anymore. So somebody who was all up in their head, what do I do? What do I do? I not sleeping at night, has liberated themselves from that and is getting the clarity on how to move forward. Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Why? Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Feel like somebody's getting an education big time. Yes. Somebody's getting an education on what it truly means to have what they want and what it means to be true to themselves. So this is either you or somebody connected to you. But I feel like a tower has hit pretty hard. The Page of Pentacles is being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Yeah, somebody is learning what it means to have everything. What it truly means to have what you want. And I mean not bullshit stuff either. I mean what it is that, what you really want in life. And how to go after it. How to be true to what it is you want. In your current energies, we have the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? Why is this Five of Swords here? Talk to me about these Five Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? Five of Swords is being clarified by the Page of Wands and the Strength card. Yeah. Somebody who was self-sabotaging in the past is now taking the road not taken. Why? Because they have the strength to do so. Yeah. Somebody kept self-sabotaging themselves over and over and over and over, and did I say it? And over again. It's like someone kept metaphorically shooting themselves in the foot where it came to certain things, and they couldn't figure out why they didn't get a different result. But now we're taking the road not taken. We're taking that new path because we have the strength to do so. It's like now somebody now has the strength to change. Like I said, this tower, it was a big tower. A lot of self-realizations, and somebody's putting the work in on themselves. It's like, I want to say, it's almost as if the universe is like, look, you can't lie to yourself anymore, because every time you try to lie to yourself and sugarcoat shit, I'm gonna smack you in the face with the truth, and you're gonna have no choice but to see it. It's almost like that. I feel like when the tower came in, it was almost like the universe was so pissed off that it was like, no, you can't ignore this anymore. And I'm not going to give you little bam, 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 bam. I'm going to give you a big ba-bam. And you're going to have no choice but to look at it. That's what I feel off of that tower. Yeah. It's kind of like if you were little and you were trying to ignore your parents, and all of a sudden your mom comes in the room and was like, oh no, you're not going to ignore me anymore. It was kind of like that. Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords here? There we go. Yeah. Three of Swords is being clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Where it comes to all this heartache, hurt, and pain, you have a choice. Either we hold on to it, or with the Queen of Cups here, in some ways, it's forgiveness and love. So you have a choice. Either you can stay in the Three Swords, or you can go towards the love. You can give all of that. It's like forgiving yourself and possibly forgiving others for giving you those Three Swords, or for allowing somebody to metaphorically give you those Three Swords. Yeah, I feel like there is no more self-sabotage here. Where it comes to the hurt and the heartache and the pain that we've endured, I think we're making the choice to love ourselves enough to heal from those Three Swords. That's what I'm feeling. Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here? Up here, he was giving us a lot of clarity. Why is this Page of Swords here? King of Wands flew out of my deck, and the World. Yeah, I want to say okay, in some ways, it's getting clarity on a King of Swords. I mean, not a King of Swords, a King of Wands. Wow, a lot of truth coming out here. Getting the clarity, possibly on this could be your own actions, because this Tower comes in. If this reading is about you, then this getting clarity is getting clarity on how you acted purely out of ego, and we're ending that. Also, for some of you, I feel like this is getting clarity about a King of Wands in your life. And you're like, no, I'm just done. This could also be you ending your King of Wands behavior where it comes to the pride and ego. This could also be you getting clarity that you have the confidence and the determination now to move forward, because now we're putting the work in, no longer lying to ourselves. We've liberated ourselves from all of this, what do I do, what do I do, what do I do? Because when we're what do I do, what do I do? We're paralyzed in fear. We're not moving forward. We're not doing anything. Clarity on how to move forward from that. Learning what it is, what truly means something to us, and how we can live authentically on our own terms. In some ways, no longer self-sabotaging, taking the road not taken, because we have the strength to do so, moving forward from this. Because I feel like somebody was always self-sabotaging. Moving forward, healing from these and making the choice to put all of that love back into ourselves. In your potential final outcome, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Six of Swords. The Empress. Why is the Empress here? Oh, look at that. And the Empress flew out of my other deck. The Empress, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is you moving forward, finding your worth, and I want to say with the Knight of Swords, finding your voice, standing up for yourself. Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? So like I said, this could be you or somebody connected to you. So I tell you, take the reading how it resonates. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here? Why is this Queen here? Why is this Queen of Pentacles here? Yeah. All about stability. Yeah. All about stability. No longer all up in your head. I want to say, no longer all up in your head about a connection. So if this is you, I feel like you're no longer all up in your head, possibly about a connection from the past. This could possibly be somebody who is finally finding their worth and their voice, who is now moving towards you because they're getting out of their head to be able to come towards you. Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here? Talk to me about these Six Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here? Okay. Six of Pentacles flipped in my deck. And the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Moving out of calmer waters. Moving where there is equal give and take. I want to say as we move forward, offers are coming in. Offers are coming in. Possibly a relationship. But possibly just a new beginning because we've put the work in and we're no longer lying to ourselves. So like I said, you got to take the reading how it resonates. But I feel like either this is you or somebody connected to you has had a tower moment. And I mean, it was a big tower. And it shook things to the core. So now somebody is actually doing the work on themselves, no longer lying, no longer self-sabotaging, realizing what is truly important to them, and possibly finding their worth and their voice, and is moving forward. Either this is you moving forward, getting out of your head about a connection so that you can move past it to have a new beginning somewhere else, Or this is somebody connected to you that finally got their head out of their ass and is now ready to move forward towards you because they realized who you were, they realized their own worth, and they realize that they have a voice and they're using it. So, like I said, you have to take the reading how it resonates. Regardless of how the reading reads for you, someone had a huge tower, and it has changed things. It has changed themselves. All right, what does the universe want to say? What does the universe want to say? All right, give me the right shuffle here. There we go, that's the right shuffle. What do we want to say? The Hermit, the World, and the Nine of Cups. And the World is being crossed by the King of Swords, and I called him the King of Swords earlier. I called him the King of Swords earlier, and he was being read with the World, and here's the King of Swords now being read with the World. Yeah, it's like there is a new beginning with truth and clarity. King of Swords has a plan, takes action, and cuts out what no longer serves him. So this is a new cycle. We're cutting out what no longer serves us, going into hermit mode to figure out what it is we truly want. And I always tell you, Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment, but it's getting what you want because you value yourself. And I feel like now, whoever this is, finally does. All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, or if you'd like to learn the meanings of the Ace through the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free from me, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. Love and light, everybody.